Hi there. This is my first live stream in my dining room, and I just wanted to come on and do a reflection over my first 3 weeks on YouTube, how it's going, what's gone well, what's gone wrong, and what's been surprising. So I posted my first video 3 weeks ago tomorrow, and I actually set my channel up in June and then spent the summer learning a bunch of things. And then we had some other health issues in our family that prevented me from really doing anything new. And so then I got started back with the YouTube videos in October. So over the summer, I listened to a lot of Think Media and just a variety of things on YouTube. But I did start to kind of pare it down to good resources. And so then once I got started, I decided, okay, if I was going to do it, I needed to get it going. Otherwise, it just wasn't going to happen. I filmed several things over the summer and early fall to create videos, but didn't get them edited or posted. So I'm actually going to be working on those the next couple weeks as well. But my goal was to get 8 videos posted in the first month. And I am falling a little short of that, which is fine. I got 5 posted, but one was a mistake. My very first one, I posted it and it was just the intro. So I left it up and added the actual full-length one after that. So 4, kind of 5. So I posted my first video, like I'm starting a YouTube channel. And then I did one that was kind of curated. And then I did one that was just me in a chair kind of talking about what I'm thinking, why I wanted it, and what the journey was. And so that was a really easy one to get started with because I just literally held up my phone, talked into the camera, and then put the intro on it and posted it. And so I did that. And then I had a friend who got sick and I wanted to take her food, and she actually needed 2 days worth of food. So I knew I was going to do that anyway. So I went ahead and filmed the making of that for my channel, thinking I would make that into a video. But it was really different than just making it by myself because I had this I have this little bitty, very inexpensive tripod for my phone, and I couldn't make it where it worked for the kitchen. So the legs of the tripod are always in the shot, and of course it's right there. And so as I'm using my elbows, I'm bumping into it. And so time really got away from me. It ended up taking me 2 days to do it. I filmed the whole thing. I did film some reflections intermittently. Maybe I need some more coffee this morning. Intermittently, just to kind of throw in there, and then I worked on editing it. And really, the editing is what's been so time consuming. So I think I've probably spent maybe 8 hours, maybe even longer, maybe 10 hours editing that video. So I downloaded DaVinci Resolve, the free version, and decided that's what I wanted to use. So I also have a learning curve on using DaVinci Resolve. I am fairly versed in Photoshop, but I've never used their Premiere Pro or any of their video editing software. So I decided on DaVinci Resolve because I thought it would be similar and give a lot of independent functionalities over something like CapCut. So that makes it slow because I'm still kind of learning all the things. I also felt like it was very overwhelming. So I posted my first video. I was like, okay, I did it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming. And then as I started to try to listen to some other YouTube videos to just learn how to do things a little better, it's so much information, and it definitely felt very, very overwhelming. So I had to kind of scale back. And after a summer of listening to a bunch of different things, I then kind of just picked a few voices because I knew that if I went too far, it was just going to be too much for me and it was going to feel too overwhelming. And then I wasn't even going to be able to like absorb what I'm learning. And so I narrowed down the people that I've been listening to, some of the Think Media podcasts and videos. Now they get a little bit salesy for their coaching program, which is probably fantastic, but I'm certainly not in this point to do that. So I do kind of edit through those a little, or I'm a little careful. Like I do kind of skip through some of those, but they have some really good information. And then Katie Steckley, I believe is her name. She is fantastic. And so she's just calm and gives some really good pointers. She also comes from the standpoint of a video editor, which is probably something I need to really focus on. And then Tim Runa, he has like 6 videos on his channel. So it's very short, small right now, but his stuff is very, very good, very high quality. So that's really the voices I've been listening to. And then I've rewatched a couple of their videos so that I just kind of can really learn. I have purchased the Hollyland A1, I think, microphone. It was like $40. So it came with 2 little microphones, an input device, and the little breath covers. I'm not using them for the live. I probably should be, but I used it to try to do the voiceover for the last video I edited. And I think it was only charged and turned on for like the first voiceover. I think the rest of it is like from my computer. So another mistake. So I've made several mistakes. I've recorded some videos that weren't actually recorded and then been like, and the editing I've gotten deleted things I didn't mean to delete and had to go back and add it in. And it's just kind of been a lot. And I feel like if there was music running through the real life story of trying to start a YouTube channel for me, it would be the circus music, like dun 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 dun, dun. Like that's what it's been. I keep giving myself just a reminder, like, hey, you like to learn new things, which I do. This is learning new things. It's an authentic audience, and so just get it done and don't worry about it. I've tried not to have any goals of, oh, I want to be monetized in 1 year, or I want to be full time. None of that. Right this second, my goal is to try to get my 50 videos uploaded. I would like to be posting something every week. I did not post anything last week, but we'll probably post twice this week. I know consistency is important, but right this second, I will probably just be trying to get as much out as I can without feeling overwhelmed or burnt out, so that I'm just trying a variety. So get those 50 uploads. In my 50 uploads, I would like to try a variety of styles. I'm just kind of learning how I like to edit, how I like to tell a story in the video format, because I obviously can tell a story in conversation. Like we all can have conversations with people. I love having some storytelling elements of photography and like a little bitty caption. So now I'm just learning something new of how I want to tell a story and how I want to connect with my audience on video. So the goals of these first 50 videos is to just try new things, learn how to edit things differently, learn this editing software, learn how to find music, put the music in, how to edit the music. These are all new skills for me. And so that's really what I'm just trying to focus on in these first 50 videos. I also am just kind of using any of the topics that I found interesting and that are part of my real life without have some ideas of like the overall storyline, but not necessarily like a niche and a clear vision and a clear set goal, other than I certainly think that social media can provide positive community for people. And so I am talking to other people who are out in their homes, cleaning the houses, running kids along, doing life. And sometimes it's just nice to have people doing the same things right alongside you. But ultimately, I would really like to have a little bit clearer vision. So I would like that in the next 50 videos. Sorry, you can probably hear my kids talking in the background because we have a real life with people living here and doing things. Let's see. Okay, so I got a little distracted there, but so my goals are to get 50 videos uploaded. I really don't have a time frame, but as soon as I can, without missing out on life and without feeling overwhelmed. And in those 50 videos, I want to just start to get comfortable with the editing software, with storytelling, with the ideas of different types of videos and how they are recorded and how you think about them and why they might be helpful to other people. And to just kind of start to feel comfortable in at least some of the areas. I know it's always a learning experience, but right now it feels very, everything's new. So that's kind of my goals. So what went well? I got 5 videos up. I've had 18 views, I think, on the first one. So that's something I am really not trying to focus on views right this second, because again, it just gets a little overwhelming. But I am trying to think about a year from now, if I do have some traction on my YouTube channel, what would be helpful to people who found this, and making videos that would be actually helpful. So I'm kind of thinking about that, but I did get videos posted. I finished recording and editing the video I mentioned about cooking food for my friend. I ended up, I was going to make the video about making 5 lasagnas and 6 pizzas, and then like coffee, because you need coffee to do all of that, right? Oh, sorry. And then my puppy, excuse us. And then it was so much. So I decided to break it into 2 videos. So I finished the lasagna video, and then I am going to hopefully get the pizza video up. I don't think the pizza one will take as long. I don't think the video will be as long. The lasagna video ended up being 20 minutes, and that was with a lot of trimming, like trim. So hopefully it's not too ridiculously long. I tried some new techniques in that. So that one's scheduled to go out tomorrow. I'm going to do one more listen to it today to make sure there's no glaring errors. Proofread the description, and then it'll be up tomorrow. And then hopefully I can have the pizza video up the next week, and then Monday or Tuesday, early next week. And then I have about 4 videos that footage that I filmed between June and October 11th that should be able to be made into some YouTube videos in my head. So I'm going to try to get all of those done, and a running list of what to film next. I'll probably film some in that time where I'm editing as well, just so that I can have that forward momentum. And yes, so hopefully, let's see, I have 1 week to get 3 videos posted if I'm going to keep my 8 video goal. But I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't make it. All right. That is my feedback or my reflections on my first 3 weeks of a YouTube channel. I do not have another channel. This is my first channel. I have not taken any classes other than just free YouTube videos. There's my husband has become a YouTube mechanic. He's quite good at it without paying for anything. So I've just started. It's hard, I think, to purchase classes and resources without trying it and knowing exactly what it is that you need, what you need help, and what would be a good fit for you. So, um, so yeah, these are just a mom that decided to get started and what my journey is in that capacity. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great morning. It is 11:30 on October 31st, Halloween. So busy day here in our family. I better get going, make sure schoolwork is finished so we can enjoy our evening with family. And I hope you have a blessed day. Bye. Oh, I forgot to say the other goal I had, this is important, was to get on YouTube Creator Studios or the Creator Space in YouTube and try out some new things. So I did a premiere. I didn't know what it was, but I clicked the button and showed up for it, did a premiere. So I did do that. And now this is my live video. So I've tried that. And I'm going to click around and see what other options they have and try to really understand what they provide for creators. So that's the other goal. And so one of the things that went well is I had a goal to try 2 of the features in the YouTube creator space, and I did a preview and a live video. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you later. Bye.